So my name is Eric Jackson, Brother Eric, Serving Director of Black Youth Institute. We are working on addressing food apartheid, um, and not only addressing food apartheid, but building movement toward what we call Black land and food sovereignty. And what that means is how we create for ourselves spaces in our own communities to impact and control the decision making around what foods are available and control, if we can, steward the land in our community. And in doing so, there are, because of the complexities, and Mateo talked about it earlier, these systematic problems need systematic solutions. I would say even revolutionary solutions, and I'm glad that this is happening today, in the sense that we are imagining radically how we shift our relationship to food, the environment, and to ourselves. And so, what we hope for and what we call for as a part of this is land reparations. I'll just quickly talk a bit about a report that we released. People's demand for land reparations and community control of land, for the purpose of organizing self-determining food economies. So what Black Youth Institute is doing in Cherry Hill is, and throughout the city, is working on, we grow food, we are advancing research that is non-traditional, and we are organizing an action network of organizations that are concerned with this across the city and across regions, and also establishing a cooperatively owned grocery store in South Baltimore as well. Our hope is in all of this to do several things, and more importantly, to restore our relationship, reclaim our community and commitment to our own humanity in ways that assert the right for healthy, affordable, culturally appropriate food in our community, food that's not gleaned from extractive enterprises, food that is produced and grown by community, but largely where people have decision making ability on what foods are available and where they come from. And I'll just say several things really quickly. I was only given 4 minutes to talk about my life's work. So I'm going to try to be really quickly or be quick and share that what we're hoping to do is really get clear that one of the fundamental problems that we have that impacts not only food apartheid, but the challenges to moving to zero waste, as Mayor Scott talked about, are old practices. And I think some of those old practices really lean toward imperialism in ways that extraction has been the status quo in the normal way. And so I would say that one of four things that we can consider right now is that we have what we need in community. This is displayed by this event. We have the solutions, we have capacity in our networks. Um, we need to, I believe, move away from practices of outsourcing our solutions from outside of our communities to really moving toward us, and that's what we're doing here. And insourcing, what we have, thinking about what capacities, networks, solutions we have that can move toward uh, zero waste. And then lastly, we cannot do this without moving forward in a banner of community control. So, in order for us to reclaim our humanity, we got to first reclaim our communities, our families. And so, what I'd have to say is, in closing, thank you all for all the work that we're doing in the grassroots, from community perspective, public agencies, and we have much work to do. But we got to keep dreaming, keep organizing, and keep the flame. Appreciate y'all. Give thanks.
Thank you, Brother Eric, for sharing